Professor Yang and Tanya. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving with your families. Um, so when you sent the email about asking a question to the class, I really thought a lot, like overthink that. And I was writing out my question, and I was sitting there for like an hour. And I was like, "Are you still doing that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm trying to find a question." And she's like, "You're overthinking it. Write a question." So I wrote three. Um, I wrote one about asking if everyone. So I didn't know if I was supposed to ask like a personal question to everybody or a question that I have about CSU East Bay. So I got three just in case. One is about asking if anyone has met their goals since being at CSU East Bay. Like, have they done well in their classes, or um, are they adapting better than they thought they would at CSU East Bay? Like, did they think they were going to do bad, or not be able to handle like 16 units or 17 units? And then my second question is asking about the summer quarter. Like, what classes are available? Is it different? Like, is there only elective classes or GE classes available? And what the maximum units are, because at my community college you were only allowed to take um, 9 units maximum, and 12 units is full time. So it was a little different. So I don't know if that applies here. And then my third question kind of goes with your last homework assignment, where we had to make a packet of our next quarter, what it would look like. So I kind of went a little further than that, and I just asked if anyone has made like an outline of their college career. Like, what's next? What's after East Bay? Have you thought of that? Or, like maybe thought of schools or maybe possibly grad school? And like, what would you need to get into that grad school? Like, the GRE, um, and like, when would you have to apply? Like, okay, yeah, it's a lot of thinking, but maybe someone's thought of those things, and like where you might see yourself in 10 years, you know. So those are three questions, personal and about East Bay, just in case. So, um, our homework was to find an internship or job. So I was already looking at those because I'm really excited because it's winter break and I kind of want to do some working. Um, but I'm finding I need a lot of experience and I don't have that yet. And it's kind of annoying because I'm getting a job to get the experience to apply for another job that I need the experience for. So um, the EMT thing, so I'm really annoyed about it because I got certified, and at the end of the class, they don't really tell you that you need all these other things in order to get the job. So when I passed the class, I thought, woohoo, I'm an EMT. No, you have to take the registration exam, the national registry, which is nationwide. So you have to go take that and sign up and pay for that too. And you pass that, okay, now you're an EMT, but then you need to go get registered, and that's like $150. And they want exact cash. They're so specific. And then you have to take the ambulance exam. So I need a permit to drive the ambulance. So now I have this huge packet I have to read. It's like 300 pages long of all these laws and regulations and speed limits and things like that for the ambulance. And I have to take the test at the DMV just like you would for a driver's license. And that's like $50. And then I have to get a live scan done, like background check and all that kind of stuff, which is like another $95. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll save up for it and everything, and I have, but it's just a lot more steps than I thought I'd have to do to get a job. But I am in contact with a company that I did my ride-alongs with for the program, and hopefully, they have positions open all the time, and they have hiring bonuses every so often. So I've talked to the supervisor who's there, and I think he's pretty cool with me. And once I'm done with all my chores and things I have to do, then I can probably apply through him, and maybe he'll give me a spot. But yeah, I'll probably get the horrible hours, and which is not that bad because it's the late night shifts are like the bad hours, but that's when all the good stuff happens. Not that I hope things happen, but I like it. We get to go out to car accidents on the freeway and overturn vehicles and things like that. Those are like the good calls. Um, So I looked at Kaiser and Stanford, and I was looking at positions, and um, I really want to apply for one, but you need 6 months of field experience before you can apply. But I emailed the coordinator. Um, my mom helped me out with this one. She's worked at Kaiser for about 30 years, so she kind of knows a few people, and I have to get the job myself, but she gave me the contact that I need to get in touch with, and I will be calling her to ask if there's any positions available and how I should go about applying without experience. I was hoping I could do both, working on the ambulance and then working in the ER at the same time. That would be really cool to get both experiences. And also, there's a scribe position I was looking at. A scribe is just someone who um, follows the doctor around also and goes into the appointment with the patient as well. You don't see very many of these that much anymore. I think they're kind of falling out. But they just type up everything that goes on in the appointment and what the doctor's orders are and puts it in the patient's profile. So it's a lot of typing, a lot of taking notes, things like that. And it's like things that I like to do. Um, and mostly they're in the ER, which is what I like, I like that department. Um, yeah, but so I'm looking at those positions as well. So I like to do maybe like an EMT and a scribe at the same time. And I will do nannying too, but I would like to get started on my career because, nannying is great, but when I become a nurse, I can't really say, oh, I've got 20 years of nanny experience. That's not going to really help me as much. So I want to start getting my foot in the door. I'm really excited. And every time I hear an ambulance, I get so jealous. I'm like, I need to be on that right now. That's what I need to be doing. So that kind of always kind of pushes me to like, okay, hurry up, go read a few pages of the permit manual. But oh my God, it's so much reading. So over winter break, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be doing that. And I applied to two of the positions as a scribe for Kaiser and one for Mills Peninsula and Burlingame. That's a really nice hospital. Um, I think I can print it out and show you and give you a hard copy that I applied, but we'll see. They say you need an associate degree or 6 months of experience is preferred, and bilingual is preferred. So hopefully that works out in my favor. So yeah, there's my video. Thanks for watching.